What's going on, guys? Today we are back with what is probably going to be our last tier list from the Madden 21 cycle. Obviously, throughout the year we had all the position tier list, the theme team tier list, stuff like that. But today we have a tier list ranking the promos from Madden 21. And yeah, there's still, I think, about 2 weeks until Madden 22 does come out. So yeah, it's right around the corner. I just can't wait to get Madden 22 and just start grinding that game. And shout out to everyone who's been watching the videos. I'm still interacting in Discord, all that good stuff, even though, Madden 21 is a completely dead game at this point. But yeah, Madden 22 is almost here. Don't worry. And yeah, the shout out today goes to my man, Sad Lions fan. Shout out to the Sad Lions fan for commenting the emoji on last video. And yeah, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button for notifications. We're gonna be posting daily Madden 22 content when that game does come out. So if you are new here, hit that subscribe button for notifications. And yeah, that's enough talking. Let's just hop right into it. Alright, so the first promo we got today is the 50 promo, but before we get started, I do want to say shout out to AC Kingpin. He is the man that created this tier list, so shout out to him. AC Kingpin 27 on Twitter is his name, and yeah, he kind of got all the pictures for this tier list. I actually didn't make this one. Usually I do make my own, but today I didn't. But yeah, the first promo we have today is the 50 promo, and this promo I feel like was definitely a fan favorite. I did post a question. I'm not sure when I'm posting this video, but I did pose a question. It was last night while I'm recording this. What was your favorite promo from the Madden 21 cycle? And a lot of people did say the 50. There were a lot of them all rookie. I mean, not all rookie. Sorry, not all rookie. Actually, I did see one all rookie promo. But yeah, there were a lot of 50 MUT Heroes and the draft promo. A lot of people did enjoy that content. But yeah, the 50 is definitely one of the more popular promos this year. A lot of big names. You have Rodgers, you got Randy, Dion. This card was crazy. Yeah, just a lot of really good names, and a lot of these cards were used. I mean, I remember doing gameplays on basically all these cards whenever they came out. Yeah, the 50 was kind of that day of the week where you were waiting for that content to drop. Brian Finner, whenever this card came out, he was awful. But yeah, there were a lot of really good cards that came out of this promo. So yeah, where is the 50 promo going? I think we're going to throw it at S tier for sure for now. Is it the best promo of the year? I don't think so, but definitely an S tier promo. A lot of big names, a lot of usable cards, and just even the card art I'm also considering into these rankings. So a lot of things go into it, but yeah, I definitely did rock with the whole 50 promo. So next up, we got the Team of the Week promo, and I was trying really hard to remember the exact structure of this promo. I couldn't really remember it. But yeah, there were like limited times. There was a player of the week. I think there was like a player of the week, Josh Allen, at some point. Here's the player of the week, Hassan Reddick. But there's also like limited times. There's also like masters that you like do collect, like you'd get collectibles for and like do sets for. So I don't really remember the exact format of this promo, but I do remember there being a lot of really good cards. Towards the end, yeah, the Santana Moss was good, Jamal Charles was good, but towards the end, I remember thinking that like the content could have been better. But yeah, especially the players of the week, I remember thinking that for sure. But yeah, you got Santana Moss, you got Jamal Charles. If you head down here, there's also that Team of the Week. Yeah, Baker Mayfield. I don't think many people really use this card because he didn't have Gunslinger, but there was a Team of the Week. Josh Allen that popped up for a little bit there. That was definitely a very popular quarterback option. So yeah, Team of the Week, a pretty solid promo. I don't think it belongs in either of the top two tiers, but I will throw it at B tier. Kind of a middle of the line promo in my opinion. Definitely could have been better. Card art could have been better, but also some of the content could have been better too. I remember thinking there was a lot of like mediocre masters that came out, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna throw Team of the Week right at B tier for now. So next up, we have the all rookie promo. This promo was just kind of added in place of the combine because this year there was no NFL combine. So instead of a combine promo, there was just an all rookie promo, which I kind of liked. I feel like you really either like this promo or you really don't like this promo. I'm kind of on like the really didn't like it that much. The Carter I didn't like, and two, because it kind of quickly replaced the NFL combine promo. I feel like it was kind of rushed and really wasn't thought out that well. But yeah, the all rookie content, I mean, the two best cards that we got were both limited times in my opinion. And I know Javon Curse was a really good card, but a lot of people didn't even try to get him because Jeremy Chin and Chase Claypool were just so expensive. Like, if you remember, both these cards, putting them into this set, it wasn't worth getting Claypool. Chin was solid. Actually, Chin's Team of the Week card played really well for me throughout the year, but I remember thinking to myself, when this was like a bug flying around my room, or something flying around. But yeah, Jeremy Chin, Claypool, just I feel like they were overpriced for what they were, and then taking both those guys and putting them together to make Javon Curse, I feel like it wasn't really something that a lot of people did. So Yeah, that's why, in my opinion, this promo does get kind of knocked down a little bit. But yeah, Edgerrin James was amazing. Whenever he came out, he was definitely, without question, the best running back in the game. And then there was Night Train Lane. We all know Night Train Lane, Madden 20 fan favorite. Big hitter, good speed, good size, and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm going to throw this promo. This one might be a little bit controversial, but I'm going to throw this promo down here at C tier. Yeah, I mean, it was all right. In my opinion, nothing too crazy. But yeah, All Rookie was just kind of a solid, kind of meh promo in my opinion. Alright, so next up we have the Rookie Premiere promo from a few weeks ago. This was the last, I mean, besides, I guess, like some Ultimate Legend drops and some Power Up expansion drops. The Rookie Premiere was kind of the last, I guess, promo that came out, like a new promo. And I hate really calling the Rookie Premiere promo because it's really not. But there were actually some pretty good cards, and I do like the card art a whole lot more than I did last year. So yeah, for that reason, they're being good rookies and also kind of a new format going into Madden 22's Rookie Premiere. I'm gonna throw it at B tier, but yeah, this could honestly change. But for now, let's throw it at B tier. Alright, so next up we have the Rising Stars promo. These cards kind of came out, with veterans and heavyweights as like a Wild Card Wednesday. They would kind of just be random and stuff like that. So Rising Stars, looking at this list right now, they really were good. Like Rising Stars, I feel like were much better for some reason. But yeah, Rising Stars really weren't that good throughout the year. There wasn't a lot of cards that you'd see on people's teams, after they came out, unless they were like super budget teams. I guess like Darnell Savage, Deebo Samuel was nice, but like I guess Ronald Jones also a pretty good, budget option. But outside of those guys, maybe AJ Terrell was definitely used for sure. Actually, he was kind of used earlier for I think he had a team builder card or something like that early in the year that was really used a lot. But yeah, this card wasn't really used that much. I mean, Clyde. I mean, there were a lot of underwhelming names here. So yeah, for that reason, I'm gonna put. I mean, I guess not underwhelming names. I mean, like the names are there, obviously, but I feel like the stats were kind of cheated on. So yeah, for that reason, I'm gonna throw the Rising Star promo as our first D tier of the day. That's just my opinion on it. I don't think it was really that great. I felt like throughout the year I was always excited for Rising Stars, but it never delivered. So for that reason, yeah, D tier for the Rising Stars promo. So next up, we have the NFL Draft promo, and yes, this does include all the new rookies that were added into the game, like, the Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, guys like that. All those cards I also really like too, but yeah, the NFL Draft past portion of this promo was definitely the best part in my opinion because it was so unexpected. I remember we got like, I think it was like a Maurice Jones-Drew, like it went like rounds, it was like rounds, I think it was undrafted to round like 5, and then it was 3 to 4, I think, or something like that. Or maybe it was second round to third rounders. It was broken up in some parts like that where we just kind of got like 3 or 4 cards. And then I think it was either the day of, maybe 2 days before the NFL draft, where they just revealed all these 99s. There was a 99 for each pick, and there was limited time. Keyshawn Johnson in there too, which is a card that I used on my Jets theme team. Not really a popular card, but a very good card on my theme team. He was crazy, but yeah, it was just crazy how unexpected this promo was. So many cards that needed upgrades got their upgrades. I mean, I had a lot of cards that I loved. Ayuk was great. Judy, obviously, I think I had them both as S tier receivers. Even Stafford was solid. I mean, just a lot of really, really good cards came out of this promo, and also, yeah, like I said, it was so unexpected for EA to drop all these 99s. It was just such a W. I remember making I think I made like 7 or 8 gameplays that day, and then either it was that night or 2 days later, I had to make the NFL draft content too. So yeah, the NFL draft this year was such a W. I feel like, yeah, like I said earlier, they're not being a combine. I feel like a lot of these names kind of carried over to the NFL draft, even though they kind of did this last year where they had a 99, or I think it was a 97 last year for each pick. I feel like I like the structure this year a whole lot more than I did last year. So NFL Draft Pass and the NFL Draft promo in general, where's it going? Without question, it's going to S tier. I think it was better than the 50 just because there was so much content, so many good cards, and yeah, it's kind of unfair because there was so much content, but yeah, it just has to be S tier in my opinion. So next up, we have the limited edition promo. These cards came out every Thursday, and they were limited time cards. Eventually, they did get series reduxes and stuff like that, but I feel like the way that the year played out and how golden tickets played out, and also them adding, trading varieties, that obviously did tank a lot of these cards' prices, but it wasn't until late in the year where they kind of added trading varieties, and before that, I kind of liked the exclusivity of this promo because golden tickets, they weren't that exclusive this year. They were very easy to get, with trading varieties and stuff like that. So I kind of, like, looking back at the year as a whole, I kind of liked you know, the rareness of these cards, because like if we go back to the second page here, yeah, on this page, like some names are coming back to me. Terry McLaurin was crazy. Justin Reed was crazy. L'Jarius Sneed was nice. I mean, yeah, these cards were just really expensive, but yeah, Todd Gurley was really good. Who else was nice? I mean, Shaq Griffin was amazing. And at this point, we're kind of towards the beginning of the year, but also, yeah, Saquon Barkley's here. Cooper Kupp was kind of a little bit too slow whenever he came out, but Matt Stafford was a card that got Gunslinger really early. Marlon Humphrey was solid. I mean, there's a lot of solid cards. Martin Cooper was good. There's Waller here. I almost said Aaron Jones. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is here. Denzel Ward, this card was crazy. Having that speed that early in the year was honestly unfair. I remember I lost like 300K doing this gameplay early in the year, and like early in the year I didn't have that many coins. I think this is definitely before I had the MMO sponsor and stuff like that. So I remember when I lost like 300K, I was distraught. I was like, how am I gonna do these limited time gameplays anymore? But yeah, I figured it out eventually. But I remember I lost like 300K on this Dalvin Cook gameplay because for some reason his price really dropped fast or something like that. But yeah, honestly, a very solid promo, one I really enjoyed. And also, yeah, the card art definitely kind of carries this promo, because yeah, definitely the best card of the year goes to limited editions. I mean, you could probably debate, I guess, the ghost cards, but yeah, I like the limited edition card art a whole lot. And yeah, without question, this is an S tier promo. Is it better than the 50? Nah, because the 50 kind of had that exclusive. I can't say that word. Exclusive. Is it exclusivity? Exclusivity? I don't know the word. I can't say that word. I know I've tried saying it before in a video. I just can't say it. But yeah, I did enjoy both these promos a whole lot, and that's why they are both S tier. So next up, we have the Blitz promo, and I'm going to try to get through these promos a little bit faster. I feel like I'm taking too long on each promo, but the Blitz promo, I remember thinking to myself, I was kind of disappointed in this promo. I feel like it could have been a whole lot more. I mean, Cam Chancellor was a really good name to get in MUT this year, but this card was definitely underwhelming. I mean, Tyreek was solid, definitely was probably the best, yeah, definitely the best wideout whenever he came out. But yeah, it was the guys underneath this that were kind of underwhelming in my opinion. I mean, Buddha was good, definitely a card I ran for a little bit. There was Ayuk, who was a really nice budget beast, and also Dante Jackson too. And then of course the 335 odd Montez Sweat was created during this promo as well. But yeah, I feel like this promo was just kind of underwhelming in my opinion. Look at these ads. These ads think I'm a Texans fan because I bought one Neville Hewitt jersey. But yeah, where's the Blitz promo going? I think it was kind of a middle of the line promo. I didn't think it was an A tier. But because there was guys like Tyreek Hill, Ayuk, and Montez Sweat, I'm gonna throw it at B tier, but definitely a low B tier promo in my opinion. I mean, I guess you could debate a little bit higher, but I think it was a very middle of the line promo. So next up, we have the highly controversial golden ticket class from Madden 21. And I know I'm in the minority when I say this, but I really did like golden tickets this year. I like the cards. I like the names. I know like the big gripe is there wasn't enough 99 speed guys, but I mean, they still had loaded stats. They still had very glitchy ability slots. I was honestly a fan of golden tickets this year. We had Tebow, we had RG, we had Rodgers, we had Calvin Johnson, there was Taysom Hill, Carl Banks. There were some really cool names. I feel like the one reason and the one thing that is keeping the golden ticket class from Madden 21 at a S tier is, I know I can't say the word, but the exclusivity of this promo. It was just too easy to get these cards. These cards weren't expensive enough. They weren't rare enough, which I guess was cool, but I feel like it kind of made the game stale because, I mean, in Madden 20, like when you had a golden ticket, it felt special, and like there wasn't anyone that had like 4 to 5 golden tickets on their team, unless you were facing like some absolute weekend league demons. But yeah, it felt special to have a golden ticket in Madden 20, where compared to Madden 21, it was easier to get a golden ticket than it was to get like the all rookie Jermaine Kearse, for example. Like I mean, sorry, not Jermaine Kearse, Javon Kearse, Jermaine Kearse. I just call him Jermaine Kearse, but yeah, you know what I mean. Like it was easier to obtain a golden ticket than it was to get some cards that have been out for a minute, which was just weird to me. But yeah, as far as the content and the cards, I actually did like it a whole lot. So I'm gonna put the golden ticket promo at A tier. So next up, we have one of the most unexpected content drops of the year, mainly because EA would rarely, like, unannounced randomly just like drop a promo or like some good content like this on a random Monday. And yeah, these cards came out on like a random Monday. Yes, well, I guess it was the week before the Madden Bowl or the week of the Madden Bowl or something like that. But yeah, literally all these cards were really good and they could have fit on anyone's team. I mean, Lazard, Not many really went for him because I feel like they kind of overlooked him because there were so many other good cards in this promo. But wide receivers, there's a lot of variety this year. I mean, we had Ezekiel Elliott. This card was really nice. I mean, obviously Justin Reed, Shaq Griffin were crazy too. But I feel like EA is kind of unexpectedly dropping this, and also the fact that you were able to get these cards for free by playing online with friends and stuff like that was super cool too. So yeah, I really did like this promo. I really actually did. I think this promo without question, kind of a forgotten promo, but I feel like it's definitely an A tier promo just because there was, like, I mean, basically every single name on there what was a top tier card when they came out. You were able to get them for free, and also, yeah, it was unexpected too. So that's a big W right there. I'm gonna throw the Madden Bowl promo at A tier for now. So next up, we have the fan favorite Mutt Hero promo. A lot went right with this promo. A lot went right. I kind of liked how they did stretch it out. I mean, as far as the limited times, I mean, we kind of got that big initial drop with all these 97s. I mean, Lamar was good in some players' hands. There was CJ Ham. Deion Jones was nice, even though people thought that linebackers still couldn't jump. But if you missed the Neville Hewitt video, go watch that video. It was the last one. But there were a lot of good cards out of this promo. John Johnson, there was Micah Hyde, who was solid too. A lot of good cards. I mean, not like the biggest names, like some crazy stuff, but I mean, some pretty solid cards came out of this. But I really do feel like the limited times kind of carried this. You know, Jalen Smith was definitely the worst of the limited times, but Baker had that money release. He had the Jimmy Garoppolo release, which you guys know that I loved. Kenny Golladay was really good because physical archetype receivers they just kind of played different this year. But yeah, Darius Slay was a big name, could tackle, can basically do everything. But yeah, a lot of good content. The card art was beautiful. Yeah, I was a big fan of this promo and how it was structured for sure. So you know, also, yeah, I still get, like, when I was playing the game towards the end of the year, I was still getting like random like 95 overall packs, and I was still like kind of completing these sets and then selling off the players for some coins. So it was kind of cool how this promo was formatted. I was a big fan of it, like I already said. But yeah, this one's going to S tier for sure. Where am I gonna throw it though? I'm going to throw it right after the NFL draft promo. I feel like it's kind of similar in the amount of content that we got. Obviously, there was way more content for the draft, but yeah, I really did enjoy the Mutt Heroes program from Madden 21 for sure, man. All right, so next up we have the Autumn Blast, or, you know, the Autumn All-Stars, all that like Thanksgiving content that we got. And yeah, I really do feel like this was the most disappointing content drop of the year. I mean, Tony Romo didn't get Gunslinger, which was definitely a big deal. Night Train Lane was solid. He was definitely solid. But again, his speed wasn't top tier at this point of the year. And yeah, you really didn't get a benefit from using Enforcer. I don't even think he actually got Enforcer on this card. But yeah, I mean, there was I guess Harrison Smith. He didn't have the speed. Drew Brees wasn't good either because they always cheat. I mean, I wouldn't call it cheating, but they always do his. You know, they always do his throw power dirty. So all the masters here were not used. I mean, there was the Deshaun Watson that didn't get Gunslinger. Honestly, the best card out of this promo was probably the Marquise Hollywood Brown, because he did get that like touchdown or hit some kind of threshold in a game, and he became, I think, one of the fastest receivers after that performance on Thanksgiving. Actually, the game wasn't on Thanksgiving. It was a few days after, I think, because it like got like COVID delayed or something like that. But yeah, that was definitely the best card out of this promo. But other than that, card art was an L in my opinion. I really didn't like this promo. I mean, Tony Romo was a cool name to see, I guess, but no one used this card. No one really interacted with this promo. So yeah, for that reason, I have to throw this promo down here at D tier. Like, it's hard to put this behind the Rising Stars, but definitely a very, very disappointing content drop in my opinion. I'm sure a lot of you guys can also, you know, agree with me here. It was very disappointing when, you know, I think I did a reveal stream for it, and yeah, it was honestly very sad to see like the content and the stats that they were revealing. It really was. So yeah, D tier for the Autumn promo, or the Thanksgiving promo, whatever you want to call it. Next up, we have the Team Diamond promo. This promo right here was definitely one of the most hyped up promos, because I believe like it was either like a Tuesday or a Wednesday that week. I mean, the content came out on a Friday, but they did show the picture of that Drew Archer, and everyone got excited. Also, there was a Dez Bryant reveal too, and then obviously the night before they had that big reveal stream. But yeah, this Drew Archer card was kind of, you know, they kind of showed it to us, and then they dropped all the other good content. But yeah, this promo right here was crazy. Like, basically all these cards were top tier at their position. A lot of really cool new names that we haven't seen in a few years, and also, yeah, juice stats, good card art and stuff like that. I mean, I was a huge fan of this promo for sure. So yeah, where is this one going? Without question, this is an S tier promo. But where does it lay amongst the rest of these top tier promos? I'm gonna throw it right Yeah, I'm gonna throw it before. I think it's basically equal with NFL Draft. I really do. It was that good. Basically because of the new names, the card art was nice, and a lot of, like I said, really good cards. Yeah, I think it's basically equal with the NFL Draft promo, so I'm gonna kind of put them next to each other. But yeah, without question, Team Diamonds was an S tier promo. So next up, we have the Black History Month promo. This promo, I feel like definitely could have been more, but it was an all no money spent promo, and I'm not too sure exactly how it worked, but I'm pretty sure if you got the 90 Fritz Pollard, the 90 Ozzie Newsome, and the Doug Williams, you were able to get one of these as a 95. I'm pretty sure that was how it worked. And the Doug Williams card was actually probably the best out of these, but I mean, you see Fritz Pollard around, you see Ozzie every once in a while. Obviously Ozzie now has his I think he had a Campus Hero card before this, and now he has a UL too. But yeah, I feel like this promo definitely could have been more. The card art is actually not terrible either. But yeah, we'll throw the Black History Month promo. Let's throw it at C tier. Just kind of a, you know, below average promo. Just a very forgettable one. I feel like not many people really interacted with it. So for now, let's throw it at C tier. So next up, we have the Power Up expansion content from, you know, Madden 21. I don't really like Power Up expansion. It was an idea that they introduced, obviously, Madden 20. And it feels like kind of a, you know, it feels like they're kind of trying to cut corners to upgrade cards that needed upgrades that easily could have been part of a promo or something like that. And there were a lot of big names that got upgrades this year. There was the free safety Calvin, the wide receiver DK, who was actually on my best team for Madden 21. So there was some pretty good cards that came out. Obviously some disappointments too, but just because there's no like new card art for these guys, and I feel like it's kind of a lazy way to upgrade cards, I'm going to throw it at C tier. But yeah, there were some good cards that got upgrades, but as far as, you know, lazy card art and yeah, just a lazy, it feels just kind of a lazy excuse for a promo. So for that reason, we're throwing a Power Up expansion at C tier. So next up, we have the Super Bowl promo. I mean, this is a promo that we get every single year, obviously, because the Super Bowl is every single year, and they do the draft, and they also do, you know, the present Super Bowl players too. You know, the two teams that make the Super Bowl do get a lot of content. So if you have one of those theme teams, you do kind of benefit. But I feel like this promo was honestly very disappointing. I mean, the best card, in my opinion, was Vernon Davis, and I know it was kind of out of EA's control, but Brady did win Super Bowl MVP too, and I feel like if we got Brady in Madden 20, then that card would have not been usable, but thankfully we got him in Madden 21, where there was kind of a lane for pocket passers. I used Brady for a pretty good amount of time. Actually, I didn't mind the card, but I mean, I feel like looking back, Brady being that card was kind of disappointing, but these two masters were not great. Vernon Davis was definitely the best card out of this. I mean, there's also, you know, some very feasible cards like Brandon Cooks, David Deal was solid too, but outside of those guys, even on the present side of the ball, I mean, we had Tyreek Hill, and I believe it was, who was it? Let me go check real quick. Oh yeah, that's right. For the Buccaneers, their master was Ndamukong Suh. I don't know a single man that went out and got Ndamukong Suh. I don't know a man that went out there and put all these you know, Buccaneers players into the set to create this card. I don't know who did that. But yeah, Tyreek was solid. I mean, 99 speed receiver and stuff like that. And it feels like every single year he kind of gets this card. But card was solid. And then, like I said, Brady MVP. But yeah, a lot of disappointing cards even down here. People thought Murphy Bunting was going to be a whole lot better than what he actually was. People also wanted maybe a good Mecole Hardman card. And a good Antonio Brown card was a big deal then too. But yeah, none of it really happened. So yeah, kind of disappointing in my opinion. So yeah, for that reason, let's throw Super Bowl down here at C tier. I'm going to throw it right behind Power Up expansion. Like I said, just very disappointing in my opinion. So next up, we have Ultimate Legends, and yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time on this promo. We all kind of know how good this promo is every year. Card art was great this year for this. A lot of the stats were good on these cards too. I mean, we had a few, you know, L Legend weekends or whatever, but that's going to happen. It's just how it is. But yeah, a lot of really good content came out of this, and towards the end of the year, ULs were kind of carrying content. So yeah, UL easily an S tier promo, good card art, just a very well-rounded promo all around. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it, I mean, definitely S tier, but let's throw it right in front of the 50 in limiteds and right behind, you know, Mud Heroes and stuff like that. It's kind of hard comparing ULs to, like, you know, the 50. I mean, maybe not the 50, but like Mud Heroes, for example, because ULs, they've been going for like 3 months, where, you know, like something like the draft or Mud Heroes only were just one drop, which is kind of hard to compare the two. But yeah, for now, yeah, let's go UL at a mid S tier. So next up, we have the free agency promo. This promo was kind of confusing because I remember like Dak was already re-signed, JJ Watt was already signed on the Cardinals, I think, or something like that, or got traded or something like that. So yeah, it was kind of weird. Oh no, he didn't get traded, he got dropped, right? Something like that happened, but yeah, I remember like both these guys weren't really free agents at the time whenever this promo came out, which was a strange thing. But Dak and JJ Watt both did get every single team chem the same way that like Brady and Joe Thuney and Jadeveon Clowney, I believe, last year got, and also the Byron Jones card too. But yeah, it was kind of the same thing. It's kind of the same thing as last year. I feel like people who played Madden 20 at the end wanted this promo from Madden 21 to be more like that promo from Madden 20, which it wasn't. Because outside of, I mean, I used Dak for a little bit. I believe that like maybe Drew Brees came out around this time and I switched. But yeah, I feel like there weren't a lot of really usable cards. I mean, Lev Bell on a theme team was decent, but like outside of that, I mean, William Jackson was cool. I mean, he was actually pretty good. He was a pretty good corner. And also everyone kind of had Washington football team theme teams too, which was a W. But yeah, outside of those three guys, I mean, you didn't see a lot of them. Actually, this JJ Watt card was kind of freakish. I'm not gonna lie. He played well above his stats, but yeah, this promo, where am I going to throw it? I think it's just kind of a middle-of-the-line promo, in my opinion. I don't think it's C tier. I think it's a B tier promo. Let's throw it in the middle, just kind of a promo that just kind of filled the time and also was kind of some decent content, too. So, yeah, I'm going to throw free agency at B tier. So, next up, we have the Sugar Rush promo. I feel like I'm kind of in the minority on this promo because I really didn't like it that much. I feel like it definitely could have been better. I really wasn't that big of a fan of it. I feel like some of the lower overall guys, some of the lower overall collectibles definitely could have been better. But I saw yesterday, dudes, I mean, on that post I made, people were saying that they loved the egg opening and stuff like that, which I kind of got to remember that's also part of the promo too. But yeah, I feel like the Julio egg was definitely a major W. Definitely a big W for EA. I mean, I remember Julio was way outdated, definitely needed a new card, and you know, this was kind of a surprise whenever we got him. McNair was solid, not many really used him. Ronnie Lott was only really viable on a theme team. Shaz, people were still thinking that linebackers don't animate and stuff like that, so no one really went and got him. And then Steven Jackson, I don't remember the exact reason why no one went for Steven Jackson, but I actually really did like this card because he had power, can make dudes miss, but also was a pretty good pass catcher and route runner too. So a very well-rounded back. I feel like this card should have had more time, you know, in the spotlight. But overall, I feel like this promo could have been a lot more. I really do. So yeah, for that reason, let's throw it at B tier. I feel like it was just kind of middle of the line, but I feel like I'm in the minority there. I feel like a lot of you guys probably like this promo like A or maybe even S tier, but I'm gonna throw it at a high B tier for now. And next up, we got heavyweights. I'm going to get this one out of the way. Heavyweights is a L, I feel like, most years, but it wasn't that bad this year. I feel like we actually got some pretty usable names, but heavyweights, always usually an L. Next up, we got veterans, too. Veterans. Yeah, veterans. I don't think I was kind of going through the names of players that were veterans this year, and not a single one was really ever used on anyone's team. Besides, maybe I had Frank Gore, who had that one run. I think it was in one of the stream highlights where he was in there, but yeah, heavyweights, veterans, both L's, and there was one more here I kind of wanted to throw down there, and that was rivals. The fact we're even calling this a promo is just straight up disrespectful. We're going to throw that at a D tier as well. Easily the worst promo from Madden 21 was rivals. It should honestly, if there was an F tier, it would be down there. It was so underwhelming. I remember like even day one, I grinded for like a Jalen Smith card, and I don't think he ever actually played a game for me. Like, I don't think he ever actually did. I really don't think so. So, yeah, Rivals, definitely the worst promo from Madden 21. But yeah, heavyweights, veterans, and Rivals. 3 really, really bad promos. And it being next to Autumn Blast is kind of disrespectful for the Autumn Blast promo. But yeah, it is what it is because, yeah, there is no F tier. So, yeah, that's why they're there. So next up, we have the Legends promo. This is obviously, you know, the promo before Ultimate Legends. I probably should have went over this one first and then ULs, but it is what it is. So, Legends were pretty solid. Definitely did carry the front half of the year. There was like a Mike Vick that came out, like a Deion Sanders. Bettis was solid on in the second or third week, or maybe even the first week whenever he came out. But Legends was pretty good. As far as the format went, I really didn't like how there was like a limited time card that, you know, kind of went with it. I feel like it really didn't. It didn't really mean much. Like, I feel like I wish there was like another name for the limited time. So whenever you pulled that limited time card, it actually felt like something, because it really didn't. So yeah, there was kind of like the +1 cards, and then like there was like for example, Marshall Yonda had a limited, but then also he had his 96 card that you can kind of do the set for, and then in the power up he turned it into the 97 anyway, which really didn't make much sense. But yeah, it is what it is. So Legends, the format kind of hurt it a little bit, but outside of that, there's some good names there, but there were a lot more you know, bad legend weekends, because there was also the 50 going on too. So I feel like a lot of the cards that would have been legends got upgrades through the 50. So like there weren't a lot of, you know, big name legends that were coming out. I remember people like when like Kyle Williams got a card, or like Finley got a card, they were like, how are these guys legends or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna throw this promo at I don't think it's S tier. I think it's honestly a very, very solid A tier promo. So I'm gonna throw it, yeah, we'll throw it right before the, you know, the Madden Bull stuff. But yeah, again, it's hard to compare these, you know, these promos that go on for like 5 months to the Madden Bull, which was really just a 1-day drop in all free content. So it's kind of hard to compare them, but I feel like Legends is definitely like a solid A tier promo. So next up we have Team Standouts, and I'm pretty sure that there was a set of cards for like early in the season. There was like a set of cards for like halfway through the season. Then there was another set of cards to, I guess, end the year. But yeah, basically the whole premise was EA was giving upgrades to cards that were playing well in real life. And there were a lot of, there's a lot of cards here. A lot of them were complete misses. But yeah, I started down here because the first drop was definitely the best drop. We had DK and Josh Allen. Both these cards were on basically everyone's team, especially, you know, DK. DK was obviously 6'3", physical archetype, one of the fastest receivers in the game. So yeah, DK was up there. But yeah, we all know what card was my favorite. I gotta go ahead and find him real quick. Where is he? Did I pass him already? I did not. He's not on this page either. I believe he was a 95 though. And yeah, there he is, Neville Hewitt. My favorite card for Madden 21. The last video, like I already said in this video, was the Neville Hewitt interception compilation. But yeah, even though this card did bring Neville and DK and all those guys, I feel like it definitely could have been better. There definitely could have been some better names. And I think because this promo could have been so much more, I'm not gonna put it at S tier. I'll put it at low A tier. But yeah, this like little promo could have been, yeah, just so much more. It really could have been. So I guess while we're at it, we'll just go over team builders as well. And I feel like it's kind of a very similar scenario because yeah, team standouts are really good to start the year, and the same went with team builders. A lot of team builders were on like teams to start the year. Like there was a Jerry Jeudy, Justin Jefferson. I remember I had Pittman. I think there was Cam Akers. Not any quarterbacks, I don't think, but there were a lot of good names to start the year through the team builder promo. Oh yeah, Terrell Adams was another card that had like 89 speed, was a good hitter, good user. But yeah, to kind of end the year, it was just kind of punters and kickers, and it wasn't that good. Like offensive linemen, like it really wasn't that great. It was kind of a promo to help fill out theme teams. But to start the year, I liked it. Towards the middle and the end of the year, I wasn't that big of a fan of this promo. So yeah, for that reason, I'm gonna throw the team builder promo at B tier. Actually, is it B? Nah, I think it's more of a C tier promo, just because to start the year it was good, but then after that it really did fall apart. So we're gonna throw it down here at C tier. We'll throw it right in front of the Black History Month promo. But yeah, just like team standouts, it could have been a whole lot better. Just didn't have as many, you know, good cards as team standouts has to put them, you know, to put them near each other. So next up we have the NFL Honors promo, another promo that we get every single year, and EA has no control over what cards, over what players get these cards. So yeah, it's kind of, you know, I guess hit or miss based on what actually happens in real life. But this year I really did like it. We had Aaron Rodgers, who was definitely the best quarterback in the game. I guess the debate was still kind of, no, wait, Favre wasn't. Yeah, I think at this point Favre was outdated, and I don't think Favre got his UL yet. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure Favre didn't have his UL yet. So a lot of people were kind of waiting for Favre to get his upgrade instead of going to spend like 1 million coins on this Aaron Rodgers card. But yeah, a very expensive promo. A lot of these cards were very rare. You didn't see a lot of them often. But Derrick Henry was a menace on next gen. Alex Smith was definitely very solid. Obviously Josh Allen too. There were a lot of good names here, but I feel like they should kind of do more with this promo. I feel like they should make this like an actual promo instead of just limited time cards. That's just my opinion on it. But yeah, we'll throw NFL Honors at A tier right behind Golden Tickets. I still think it's pretty solid, good card art and stuff like that, good cards. But yeah, I wish it was just a little bit more to put it in S tier. So next up, we have the Madden Club Championship cards. These were all Cardinals cards, and none of them were usable. Besides, I guess, Pat P on a Cardinals team. Outside of that, these cards were not used. I'm sure a lot of you guys didn't even know this promo really even existed. But yeah, I'm throwing this one at D tier. I am, and I had to move around the tier list a little bit because it's getting pretty full. It is. It really is. I'm gonna throw it right in front of heavyweights though, but yeah, it's getting pretty full. I forgot how many promos there were in Madden 21. I'm gonna have to like completely change the format, I think, of this because I'm running out of room. So next up, we have the NFL playoff promo, another promo that we do get every single year. And I feel like the biggest disappointment for this promo was the Masters. And we saw Steve Smith so early. I believe they revealed Steve Smith with like the first set of 95s. And whenever they showed us Steve Smith, the card was good. But whenever we were actually able to get him, the card was already outdated. And not many people really thought he was worth going to get because of his height and his price and his archetype and stuff like that, I believe. So yeah, not many really went after Steve Smith, but yeah, this Joe Montana card did not get Gunslinger. Just a very bad card, a very bad master. Adrian Wilson was solid on a theme team. Abraham, I have him on the team now, but he wasn't worth the price back then. But yeah, honestly, the 95s is what really carried this promo, like the Devin White. Lazard was solid. Alex Smith, Alex Smith did not get, did he get Gunslinger? I don't remember. I do not remember, but yeah, there was DK Metcalf. Who else was there? Ramsey wasn't that great, but yeah, Denzel Ward was a good name there. And if we keep kind of going through here, Marcus Williams was solid. Yeah, there really wasn't that many crazy names. Oh, Landon Collins was good on a Washington football team theme team. But yeah, outside of those guys, there wasn't much. I mean, I guess there was a Raheem too, and then there was Josh Allen, because I'm pretty sure there was like a card that we got that performed well in the playoffs that week, and then there was like a pass card, and there was also, maybe there were 2 hero cards. I don't really remember exactly how it worked out, but they also kind of, dropped playoff content throughout the playoffs and then kind of released them with the Masters and stuff like that. So kind of an interesting little format, but yeah, the 95s definitely did carry this. And yeah, in my opinion, the Masters did ruin it a whole lot. So where does the playoff promo go? I'm going to put it at B tier, a very solid promo, could have been better. But also, yeah, could have been way worse. It really could have been. So, yeah, B tier for the playoff promo. Yeah, so next up, we have the first big promo of Madden 21, and that was the Superstar MVP promo. And I was actually a big fan of, first of all, when this promo came out. It came out like randomly one night or something like that, and everyone had Lamar Jackson from the pre-order, and then this guy kind of upgraded him a little bit more, which I kind of liked. Not many actually did this, but I kind of liked it because training was so... to start the year, training is very rare. As why is there someone in my chat right now while I'm recording this video? Shout out to JT Goated though. Shout out to you. I didn't see your first message, but yeah, shout out to you for being in the Twitch chat right now. I haven't been live in actually like a month and a half, so shout out to you. But anyway, there were some good cards. Zeke I liked. Myles Garrett was a card I had. Julio was very expensive, but yeah, thinking back, training was so expensive back then. Like, not many people thought it was really worth, upgrading Lamar Jackson because you'd lose all the abilities. But Matthew I had on my team. Gronk, no one really went for because there were faster tight ends that were already out. I believe it was Jonnu that people had? There was like an 84, I think. There was like a low overall 84. I mean, he may have been a team builder who people used that tight end. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about that one, but I'm pretty sure there was like a tight end that people kind of used. I don't remember who it was though, but yeah, even the low overall guys, I mean, Tyler Lockett was solid. There was also Ragnar at center you could run, Minka Fitzpatrick, and all these guys also came with abilities too, which was big for, like I said, training being very, very expensive. McGlinchey, and there was one card that came out, I think it was on the Chargers, I want to say. Oh, it was right here, Russell Okung. Yeah, on the Chargers. Russell Okung came built in with edge protector, which was definitely a big W. So Okung was big for the budget team, and this promo just to kind of start the year was honestly a W. So this one might surprise some people, but I'm going to put this promo at A tier, right in front of the team standout promo. So next up, we have the Pro Bowl, and I always feel like every year, I mean, last year in Madden 20, there wasn't even any Pro Bowl content. At least this year they dropped some Pro Bowl content, but I feel like EA could always do more with the Pro Bowl. I mean, this year, Deshaun Watson was definitely the best quarterback in the game whenever he came out. So, I mean, that's the only real W from this. Bradbury was solid, but not many people were really willing to do all those house rules for him. But, I mean, I feel like they could always do more for the Pro Bowl. I mean, the card art is a W, but yeah, like I said, they could have done more. Even though we got, like, debatably the best quarterback in the game at that point, I still feel like this promo could have been way more. And it also really only gave us one solid card that people actually used. And he was also going for, like, $3 million for a while there. So, yeah, until he got his redux. So, yeah. Pro Bowl, I'm going to put it at C tier, high C tier. It was solid because of Deshaun Watson, but other than that, kind of a no. Bro, this has easily got to be one of the longest tier lists I've ever done. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, but I'm looking at it right now, and I have like 20-something files. And I've been recording this video for no lie, like probably an hour so far. So it's been a minute, and you guys can see There's a lot of things on this tier list. It's starting to fill up, and I have to kind of just show you guys the full screen at this point. But you guys see what the next promo is, and it is the Flashback Promo. So Flashback Promo, it had some good names. Jimmy Garoppolo was my personal favorite. I'll actually go ahead and pull it up over here for you guys. But Jimmy Garoppolo easily was my favorite from the Flashback Promo. I love that card. A lot of people didn't like that I liked that card because they thought he was garbage, but yeah, I like Jimmy Garoppolo. I did. He had a money release, and I guess before there was Brett Favre in the game, but Jimmy had good speed and a good release and got good ability. So, and he was also very affordable. So I thought, yeah, Jimmy G's the guy. And I used Jimmy G for a very long time, and people didn't like it. They hated on it, but yeah, a lot of good cards came out of this to end the year. There was that Kareem Hunt card, Jimmy Graham, 6'7", had decent speed and stuff like that. But throughout the year, honestly, yeah, flashbacks kind of carried Wednesdays. They did, because there's the Mariota, Robert Woods was nice, even Peters was solid when he first came out. I mean, yeah, flashbacks, they kind of carried Wildcard Wednesday. So I guess besides Campus Heroes, which we haven't gone over yet, but yeah, flashback cards, they were solid, nothing too crazy though. So yeah, let's throw flashbacks at B tier. We'll throw them towards the bottom though. I will throw before Blitz. I feel like it was definitely better than Blitz, so let's go ahead and put them there. But yeah, this tier list is really starting to fill up. So next up, we have the Team Masters promo. This is kind of like the, this and the Team Diamonds promo were kind of like the same thing, except one was current players and one was kind of, flashback players and stuff like that. But Team Masters, all current players, and I really like this promo. I feel like some players could have been better for some teams. I remember thinking that, but Ramsey got good speed. They also gave Stephon Gilmore good speed. Mahomes always kind of decent in this game. But yeah, Marcus May was solid. Buda Baker was amazing. Just a lot of, I guess from Diamonds and Diamonds and Masters, basically all the cards were at the top of their position. There were very few that weren't. So also the card art's good. How we got so many 99s in one day. All W's for both Team Diamonds and Team Masters. So I'm gonna throw them right next to each other. Which one was better? Let me know what you guys think down below. I like Diamonds more because there were kind of some newer names and stuff like that. So I like Diamonds more, but yeah, I would put Diamonds, Masters, and Draft all kind of in one. I'd basically make them all even, but yeah, I did like Diamonds just a little bit more than I did like Masters. So next up, we have the Most Feared promo. So I guess they're talking about Most Feared, and there was like, what were they called? Cauldron players or something like that. Like there was like some other weird part to this promo, but Most Feared, it was split up into Scary Sharp, Scary Fast, Scary Tall, and Scary Strong. Terry McLaurin, whenever this card came out, he was meta changing. He was the fastest receiver in the game. Everyone had Terry McLaurin. This card was amazing. There was the limited time DeAndre Hopkins. Derek Thomas was also, yeah, really, really good for sure. Very solid card. But yeah, Harold Carmichael didn't have the good speed, but was definitely tall. I remember saying, like, if this card came out in Madden 20, he would have been way better. More people definitely would have had him on their team. But yeah, I feel like this promo was good. The card art was solid. It was pretty good. It wasn't as good as in years past, but Palmolive was all right. I mean, a lot of these cards didn't last long. They got outdated pretty quick, but McLaurin was definitely that guy. But yeah, I kind of like this promo. I kind of did. I feel like the Most Feared promo is always kind of missing like that like gift aspect that like the Zero Chill and like the Easter promos have. But yeah, I still liked it. I still did. So for that reason, let's throw Most Feared. Let's throw it at a A tier. I don't think it's better than Legends or the Honors and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll throw it at A tier. A very solid early game promo in my opinion. So next up, we have the Campus Heroes promo. This is the last Wildcard Wednesday promo on today's list, and this one was definitely the best. I feel like it definitely was, but mainly because yeah, if you shoot so many times, eventually you're gonna hit a couple. There were a few nice ones. There was like Roy Williams, Pat Watkins was good on the first drop, and then you get like Herschel Walker, who was solid. But there were some pretty cool cards, some pretty new names and stuff like that. I was kind of hoping for like a Campus Hero Master promo to end the year, maybe like a juiced RG3 or a juiced Tebow, which we did end up getting through golden tickets anyway. But I was kind of always hoping for that, that juiced Campus Heroes promo. It never really showed up though. But yeah, there were some solid cards. Definitely the best Wildcard Wednesday promo, which is not really saying much. But yeah, for the amount of cards that we got, there wasn't that many hits, which is kind of concerning. But still pretty solid. I think it's definitely, I'll put it right before Flashbacks. Kind of a middle of the line promo. Definitely could have been better. I mean, definitely could have been a better promo without question. Could have been much better. So next up, I believe by this like Zero Chill logo, they mean like the whole Christmas promo. So I mean, this is kind of unfair because The Christmas promo is always the best every year, always the most content. EA knows when to perform when everyone's getting, you know, the new Xbox, or, you know, getting Madden, or, you know, getting Microsoft or PlayStation cards, whatever the case may be. EA knows when to execute. I will say that about EA. And yeah, this promo is just so good. And believe it or not, the Zero Chill part is always kind of, I mean, I'm not going to say it's mediocre, because compared to the rest of the year, it's actually pretty good content, like Charles Woodson, Derrick Henry. McCaffrey's always just too slow in my opinion, but yeah, there are some pretty solid cards down here, like Odell or like Kenny and Drake, guys like that. But yeah, it was the Ghost. Where's the Ghost cards? Ghost cards every year, in my opinion, are just so good. I mean, it's hard for any content to hang with the Ghost of Madden promo, because yeah, the card arts are so good, the cards are so good. Jerry Rice at W, Tony G, Rod Woodson, Bo Jackson, Sayal Mahomes, and this card right here, Alvin Kamara. He was no lie the best running back in the game for like more than half the year, because then he ended up getting his limited edition card. But this Alvin Kamara card was so good. And then he also had that like 7 or 5, I think he had like a 6 touchdown game, or like a 5 touchdown game against the Vikings. So he also had that additional +1 from the Team of the Week promo, which was crazy. So this card was the reason why I think this promo as well. As there's like Isaiah Simmons, Calvin Ridley, guys like that, Atwater, who I still used on my team to the end game. But yeah, man, yeah, the Christmas promo, the Ghost of Madden stuff. There was also out of position in this too. Yeah, it's honestly actually unfair for this to be a part, like all be one promo. Like there's so much content here. Deion's here, Calvin's here, Taysom Hill tight ends here. There's Keanu Neal, DK's here. Yeah, this is actually unfair. So yeah, without question, this promo is the best promo from Madden 21 in my opinion. And I mean, is it close? I guess, but like it's really not, because it was just so good. It was so good. There's out of position, Ghost, and also the Zero Chill part of it. It was crazy. And house rules, I believe, too. So yeah, big W for EA again this winter, this Christmas season, whatever you want to say, holiday season or whatever. Hopefully they can, I guess, follow it up this year, which is gonna be hard to do, because this year was so good. So yes, we are finally down to our last 2 promos, and we have the Ultimate Kickoff promo. So there were 2 Masters, and there were also 2 limited time cards. Brandon Cooks was a limited time card that no one really had, unless you were like unless you like had a ton of coins for some reason. So yeah, Brandon Cooks was here. Jamal Adams also another limited time card too. So yeah, Cooks and Jamal Adams were very sought after to start the year. But basically the whole idea of this promo was cards that were on new teams. It wasn't like the Madden 20 Ultimate Kickoff. It was kind of new. But yeah, this promo was very disappointing in my opinion. Byron Jones wasn't that great. And then wait, no, was it only Byron Jones? Oh, there was only 1 Master. Oh, this promo was an absolute L. This promo, I thought there was at least 2. No, this promo was actually a huge L. So yeah, I'm putting Ultimate Kickoff down here at C tier. Because Brandon Cooks and Jamal were there and they were so good for the time, I won't put it at D tier, but it wasn't good. This promo was not good, but because it dropped early in the year, I'll kind of give him the benefit of the doubt, but it was not a very good promo at all. Like, it was not good. And finally, last but not least, we have the Team of the Year promo. And I think I might be in the minority here too, but I was honestly disappointed with this promo. Coming off the Madden 20 Team of the Year, those cards were so good. There were so many usable cards out of that. Mainly because probably there was less variety in Madden 20 compared to, Madden 21. But a lot of these cards weren't that great. If we're being honest, they really weren't. I mean, we had this like TJ Watt like master card that no one really went and did. Like, he wasn't that worth it in my opinion to be so much more expensive than the rest of the guys. But yeah, Justin Jefferson, kind of disappointing card. There was also like the Jamal Adams, I think, was definitely one of the better ones. But there was like Dalvin, who wasn't really used. There was who's the card I'm thinking of? Oh, there was like a Stephon Diggs, and Devontae Adams somehow did not get this card. I don't know how. Even both the corners weren't that good. But yeah, there was just a lot of disappointment from this promo. Russell Wilson wasn't that great. I mean, for me at least, I didn't really like him. But yeah, I mean, I guess Waller, I liked Waller, and I guess Jamal Adams out of this, and Stephon Diggs was pretty solid too. But outside of those guys, I feel like this promo was honestly a disappointment and could have been way better. Like, it really, really could have been so much better. So yeah, for that reason, I'm going to go ahead and put Team of the Year. I don't think it's like a B tier one. I think it was still solid because there were a lot of good names and it helped out a lot of teams. But I'm going to put it right behind Most Feared. I feel like just because of how much content there was, and also the card arts, and there were some solid cards. I'm going to put it at mid to low A tier. But yeah, I'm going to put Team of the Year there. I feel like a lot of people would probably put Team of the Year at S tier for sure. But for me, I feel like it was kind of disappointing. I really, really do. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for the Madden 21 promo tier list. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. It actually might be like an hour long. I don't know. But I've been sitting here for a very long time looking at all the cards and kind of reminiscing. I mean, I've been enjoying it, obviously. But yeah, that is going to do it. I will go ahead and hide the face cam for you guys if you want to screenshot or save it for whatever reason. But yeah, there it is. I'm pretty happy with the top 5 promos for Madden 21. Zero Chill or the Christmas promo, Team Diamonds, Team Masters, NFL Draft, and Mud Heroes. That's just my opinion though. Let me know what you guys would change down below. I'm sure there's a lot of opinions down in the comment section, so make sure you let me know. I do read every single comment. And for some reason, if you are still watching this video, let's comment the light bulb emoji. If you are for some reason still watching, comment the light bulb emoji for a chance to be shouted out in the next video. And yeah, as always, I'll see you boys in the next one.